going everybody? I'm Go David here. If you guys haven't heard, Borderlands 4 just dropped a bunch of stuff yesterday, and I'm gonna watch the trailer and stuff and then tell you my experience of it.
What use is a vault hunter? What use is a killer? Of brutes. A rule breaking, taking, running, and gunning natural disaster.
Like a
You
dinosaur.
are, in a word, mayhem.
That's like the Psylocke ability.
That personally.
It's like zero. Yeah, extra mechanical guns on his shoulder. I missed that. What was the word for that one? Shoot, loops. Blow shit up. Shoot. That's not Borderlands. That's the
A
Kira
citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
Down, like break. What's that? Free. Break free is the Ariana Grande. I kind of like that. Ooh, big boss. It's like a big Zerg thing. That actually looks pretty cool. Wow, I actually don't like this cover. It's supposed to be 4. So it should have been like, I don't know, like this. 2, 4, 4. I don't know. That was actually a pretty decent looking trailer. It looks really nice. I want to say I love the Borderlands series, but it's more like I like Borderlands 2.
Today,
Nobody
we're
likes
giving
Randy
you our
Pitchford.
deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre, greater freedom and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we push things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet. All in service of me.
And they always say it's the best one, but Borderlands 3 was disappointing.
Making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands...
I don't know about the story. I hardly remember the Borderlands 3 story. What was even the antagonist was what it was Tyreen and her brother who was useless. And Lilith like died or suicide or teleport or something. I don't really remember. It was like a big thing in the sky. I don't remember much from Borderlands 3. I bought the entire thing of like all the expansions, season pass, and I never played anything besides the main game. So I'm probably not gonna buy any of the DLCs. I might not even buy the game. If my friend buys it, I could probably on Steam. I could use the Steam sharing thing and play when they're not playing. I don't know.
fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it!
I actually already watched this, so I'm gonna skip through it. They have some gameplay trailer.
This is an unforgiving sci-fi universe.
Minions that fight alongside her.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit.
Wait,
He
he's
can
dual wielding.
construct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc
He's got
knife.
2 swords. Is that an
These are
ability
two
or
of
he's
our 4
actually
new
dual
vault
wielding?
hunters that you can play at launch.
Wait, what's that for?
These are 2 of our 4 new...
It's on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict, controlling its inhabitants. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
It's a mushroom.
That is until 6 years ago when Elvis showed up.
Elvis.
This
That's the
rogue
moon
moon
of
was
Pandora.
teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the
there's
legendary
that one.
vault hunter Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide
Well, all across, and chunks of their brain along with it. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. You'll also meet new friends like Rut. This helpful drone follows you, helping guide.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friend platform.
Frigid,
Or
located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque
our new movement ability. Let's get moving.
This was
Here
the
I'm using
new
Glide, one
movement
of our
thing.
new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun. And along with dash, double jump, climbing, of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun. And add a ton of dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple. These make getting around more
grapple. And they're finally caught up to all the other games.
More fun, and add a ton of utility to combat.
As you traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and
But they already had this in the pre-sequel, which was immediately after Borderlands 2.
events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Cratch. Discover short gameplay experiences, auto-granted,
and hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Nice thing about silos is you can zip line up and take off.
Finally got the Apex Legend grapple and fly.
And if that's not fast enough for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle.
It sure was not
Just
fast.
hop on, hit boost,
You got
and
little
get rolling.
ghosts, like from
You
Halo.
can customize the body, paint job, and even how it handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
I don't understand. The previous game already had vehicles. Pre-sequel had the floating thing. They had the butt slam. And you could already run or dash. In Borderlands 3, you could already do the slide. So the only thing new is like the grapple, which other games already have for a long time. And the game itself just looks slow. Even with all these extra movement things, it just still looks slow.
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic
Abilities in action.
Chaining our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
It's got kicking. It's got the rare monster special mod. Like he was a rare monster, right? Yeah, that one still. He's got Chain Master. Like he's got special abilities. They finally got like rare or magic monsters with like Chain Master or whatever and other affixes. Usually in the in Path of Exile they have like the magic rares. They have extra abilities and they just drop extra loot, but they're stronger. But they're low level, but it looks kind of slow and clunky. But he's only level 24, so it's low.
Hey, homies, we'll play in a moment, huh? Oh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full con.
That was actually pretty nice and fast. If they could cut out all the climbing and put grappling hooks everywhere instead of having to climb up walls. That would be nice.
The stations with animals.
Samara.
Ooh, your specialty. Please be my guest.
You changed her hair.
Let's throw. Come, let's throw some light on this.
Pages.
Now that we're in the black side, Borderlands 4, each piece of gear
Level 20.
comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladov, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets, the toss-to-reload Tedior,
Theodor's the most fun. Explosion!
We also have 3 new ones. The Order, with powerful charge and release blast, fully auto rippers,
that's 8.
and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
They got rid of Bandit, which is the high magazine size. And in Borderlands 3, they had another one with like the Heat. That was a different brand. They just got rid of a couple.
But that's just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon.
They already introduced this in Borderlands 3.
And a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity,
That's before even...
the possibilities are truly endless.
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with Daedalus parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage.
All Daedalus parts. It's just like non-name brand parts. It's kind of like set items.
This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Across the game, we've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other only devalued legendaries, but in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events.
Man, all they need to do is have the legendaries be like fun to use.
We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you.
There's just the Borderlands 3. I didn't play it that much, but I don't remember any of the legendaries. Unlike Borderlands 2, they had the B shield that gives you all the damage in the world, and they had like the grenade fastball that has instant teleports. You had the infinity pistol that shoots without reloading, one bullet. They had like the pistol rings, like the Batman boomerang. It throws it out and comes back. And then you had a lot of the TV door, they just throws out. You shoot one bullet out, throw the whole thing out, and it just does all these random things. I like the Jacobs. They're the they don't have automatic fire. They're just like, you have to click, but they have like infinite, like extremely high fire rate. So you usually shoot as fast as you fire, and it's very high damage. Vladov is cool. It shoots fast, high fire rate. Bandit's okay. It's very mid, but it has very high magazine capacity. Maliwan's elemental, but it almost didn't even matter because once you could get like any of the other ones with elemental, and then Maliwan was like slightly more elemental damage. I can't remember what else there was. Oh, the conference call was really cool. It was really broken at the beginning. It's just like a shotgun that shoots out, and you got all these bullets coming in from everywhere. It's pretty crazy.
My favorite thing, ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers.
Like a gun
Instead
turret.
of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights.
That's cool.
Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Yeah, back then I pretty much never used grenades because you had such a few amount, and then I only used rockets if I was in fight for my life and I was down. But I guess I do like this change, and they also have like those like a huge gun turret. It's almost like Ordnance makes me reminds me of like what was that game? The other game. Ordnance is like Halo, Bungie, Massive. What was Bungie's new game? I forget.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit.
Oh, Destiny 2. It's Ordnance reminds me of Destiny 2.
About action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top,
I was really hoping they changed the skill system because it's been the same every single time. I mean, I know there's like Borderlands 4, and it's always had the one big action skill, and then there's like 3 trees. But every single time, there's like one of them's like the tank, one of them's the siren with like the little magic thing, and then one of them has like pets, one of them's like melee focus. I don't know. It's getting old. It's not like, even though it's Borderlands 4, it's not the 4th game. There's like the pre-sequel. There's the pre-sequel, and then there's the Tina's Wonderland. So they've already made like 6. I played like 6 of their games.
passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless complete
rates. So change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental.
Or is it? Gods.
Fine. Lilith still alive?
Afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Story again, or just grind for loot. We've added full mission and now you can return.
But we'll talk more about endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass. In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear.
Oh wait, look all the hands. It's like the, what is it, Netanyahu, or it's the guy, and Hunter x Hunter, the old man with all the hands, or maybe even the wood guy from the Naruto. But this guy looks he looks like all machine, and looks like a machine.
And abilities to the ultimate test.
I don't know. You know, it looks like machine and like bone. This part looks mechanical, but this part, the back looks like bone.
Whoa. Spoilers. That's enough of that for now. But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
I don't know. I don't really have very high hopes for it because the writer is the same as in Borderlands 3. So the writer is Sam Winkler, and I mean, they've never reached the same success as with Borderlands 2, and I think the reason why is because Borderlands 2 is written by Anthony Burch, and I used to watch him on YouTube back then, way before he got the job at on Borderlands. But Borderlands 3 has Sam Winkler again, along with the two other guys. But Borderlands 2 was straight up Anthony Burch when he was at his peak. I have no idea what he's doing now, but he used to make like YouTube videos. Uh, this is Anthony Burch, this guy, and he's done a bunch. He's done a few things. He's done like the. He's done. He wrote the story for Borderlands 2, the pre-sequel. He did like Tales from the Borderlands, which I also love. He did some a bunch of other stuff. He has Whatcha Playin as his YouTube thing that was really successful, and then just him and his sister was making these comedy sketches. Then they went their separate ways. Yeah, I don't know what this is. They don't have his other stuff. He did a few other things. He started working after Borderlands 2. He started working with Freddie Mercury, Freddie Wong on the YouTube Rocket Jump. Is there Rocket Jump on here? Rocket? No, the whole entire thing is not on here. But even Borderlands 1, I did not like that much. But I played Borderlands 2 and then went back to 1. And 1 was just like so inferior compared to 2. The only thing I remember in Borderlands 1 was that at the very end he fight like some kind of space monster at the end, and then I don't know, he beat it. And I only remember it because Anthony Burch made a video about how much he hated the ending and everybody else, and he had Randy in his video and he just kicked him in the balls. Yeah. But like even the where's the writer? Anthony Burch was in the writing team. But Tales from the Borderlands was like my favorite Telltale games, and it's also the only one I played because I love Borderlands. And it was so much fun. But this is a YouTube channel, and it was like 12 years ago when I watched this stuff. And it was him and his sister like a long time ago. He was doing pretty good. But it's been 5 years since the last one, and that was like sponsored, and then it was like 7 years. It was like 2 year gap. I don't know. But yeah, Destiny 2. This is actually Burch. Anthony Burch wrote the story for Borderlands 2, and he had wrote Tiny Tina as a character based off his sister, and then she auditioned for the role and got the role, and he didn't tell her about it or the company about his sister. She just blind auditioned and got the role, and found out later that they were brother and sister. Man, her hair went straight gray. It's weird. She's only 34. It's weird. This other girl at my workplace, her hair is completely white, and she's only like 40s. She's only in her 40s, and her hair is completely white. But she after doing Tiny Tina voice acting for Tiny Tina, actually Birch, her career just took off, and she just like did everything. She did everything. Look at all the things she's done. From ever since, I guess she did Awesome Knots. I played that a little bit, but after Tiny Tina, she got everything. A lot of major roles. So much. But Anthony Burch doesn't have much, but I feel like he's the true hero for Borderlands 2. After uh, the feedback that Randy Pitchford got for Borderlands 1, he decided to get Anthony Burch on his team to write Borderlands 2. And that was like the greatest decision they ever made. And afterwards he left, and none of the Borderlands games afterwards was as good. No, everybody remembers Handsome Jack. And then in Borderlands 3, I only remember Tyreen, and I don't know who their brother is, like Tyrone or something. I don't know. But because they're like two antagonists, you don't really remember one of them. I mean, and that's not very good writing if I the player don't remember an entire antagonist. I mean, it's like, oh, Team Rocket is Jesse and Who's the other guy? Tyreen and... No, everybody knows Team Rocket is Jesse and James. And Meowth, I guess. That's right. But I don't know. I'm probably not gonna buy it. I don't know. I hope that as we get closer to the release date, I think it's in September 12th, they upped it from the 23rd or something to the September 12th. But I hope like more stuff comes out that will make me more hyped about it. I mean, a lot of people are hyped about it, but I don't know. I just after Borderlands 3, I like lost all my hype for the game. But yeah, dang, that's a long video. All right, see y'all.